Welcome into the channel, everyone. I don't know if you can hear me. I know you can see this. It's a tornado. Got my drone up. I'm probably way too close to this tornado right now with the drone. I'm pretty high, but we do have a tornado. Let's go to the backside. So the farm we're trying to buy is right there, and it has avoided our farm. But it is a touchdown tornado, and that bus is just driving right on through. They don't even care. They're just driving right on through. Yeah, this giant field is going to be a swarm. Well, we're going to try to go into this tornado. We're in May. It's tornado season here in Ohio. We're going to go into this tornado with the drone. We're going to see what it looks like and how loud it is. Here we go. Pray for us. Oh my. Oh my, we're in it. We're in it. We are in a tornado. Oh, it is so loud. Let's get out. We're going to go straight up. And out. Oh, let's get away from it. Whew. That is one heck of a tornado. It's definitely going to do some destruction to that field. Luckily, it hasn't hit any houses. But I got news for you. It's heading right for our house. And that is not good. That is not good. Let's check the forecast. Forecast shows tornado at 6. It's 6:30 right now. Tornado at 8. We have the time set to the wrong time, but we're going to go ahead and fix that. So I got excited when I came in and I saw that there was a tornado. I figured I'd wanted to show you that. Yeah, so there's our property. And there's the tornado. So it's just offline of ours if it continues straight. But according to the weather, it is supposed to be out of here by 8 o'clock. So let's hope that we get lucky and it doesn't hit us. Forecast for June is rain, July rain, August rain, September rain, October rain. We'll see how that actually pans out. But yeah, I think they did predict a tornado. And sure enough, we have one. So crazy, crazy, crazy. All right, well, let's see. I haven't even gone in here. As soon as I saw the tornado, I didn't even do anything else. I hadn't gone to the sale. I haven't gone to anything, but we're going to go back in the house where it's a little quieter. So we're going to bring the drone down to the ground, and we are going to go back into the house. Get out of this weather. All in the name of science, folks. All in the name of science. I mean, what a good Midwestern thing to do, right? Go outside in a tornado, go out to the front porch. Let's do that. Let's go out to the front porch quick here so we can be a true Midwesterner. Oh, yeah. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, where is it? That's kind of hard to see from here, actually. It's easier to see in the air. Maybe is it gone? I don't see it. I'm sure it's still out there. But anyway, yeah, so that's what we do in the Midwest. We go out. Oh, look at that. Decorated for Easter. That's cool. Cool. I like that. That's neat. All right, yeah, Midwesterner. We go out into the we go out to the front porch and we see where the tornado's at. Yep, that's exactly what we do. All right, let's go inside. Let's close the door. We're gonna check the contract, see what we have available. We're gonna check the used market. Let's go into the computer here. Let's go on the used market first and see what's available. See if there's anything new. And we're just going to start from the top. It's been a little while since I have recorded, so I do pretty well remember where we're at. $185,738 is what we have. Some money did come out, so I think I had 186. So let's take care of line of credit first. Let's go to line of credit. It still says we owe $2. Let's try to make that payment. I don't know why it will not let me pay this thing off. All right, there it says we have a 0 balance. All right. So hopefully that stays on the zero balance. And let's go into the used market again here. All right, we had a four-wheel drive. That's 100 and, I'm sorry, 68 to 90 horsepower. We don't want anything to do with that. This is out of control. We already have a nice gleaner harvester. I don't really want any big buds for out here. I don't think we're quite in the big bud territory. I am going to need a mower. I think I'm going to hold off on the mowing system until I actually have the farm in hand, and then I know exactly what I'm going to do with grass, because there's just no grass fields, meadows around here. It's all, beans and corn or whatever is planted. I guess peas we planted, right? Kind of weird. And a baler. That's a small baler, though. Now that does do up to 180, so that's a regular size baler. It's a nice baler. But again, I want to hold off on all that stuff until we actually get the farm. Okay, I think we're back into stuff that's already been here. Or no, we're not. But I remember these things. So this is an intriguing piece here. I don't see the need for it right now, so I'm probably gonna let it go. It's 43% off, which is a pretty good deal. I don't know how many hours are on it. Let's see, 50 hours. It's a 1997 7810, and about 175 horsepower. Nice tractor. Does have a front. Let's go ahead and look at it. Doesn't have many options. Is that a base game? No, it is. Oh, it's a giant software mod, though. Okay. I'm gonna say, because a lot of the other mods have a lot of different features you can change. So you can put a front load attacher on it, the Ice Area Pro, Michelin tires. I think you can put some duals on it, twin wheels, rear twins, narrow twins, narrows. Oh, really narrows. Wide tires and weights. Yeah, it's a nice tractor, but I think we're gonna pass on it. Another nice JCB. We've used those in a few playthroughs. Probably more in FS22, not really in here. That 8R, that's just crazy. That's just 20% off. It's not that good of a deal, but it's a good tractor. Up to 458 horsepower. This McCormick is another intriguing piece. It's a little high price. If it was a little better of a discount, I might consider it. It gives us considerably, it's like 20 horsepower less than our case at max. And I'm sure it's not set up at max, so we would have to. Oh, that's a interesting color combination. Red wheels. I don't like that at all. Yeah, we'd have to. Let's go back to 25 grand extra to get it to that. Plus it's standard tires. It doesn't have the Ice Area Pro, so that's going to be a definite no-go. What else we got? This is a mod. I have no experience with using that. I don't think I want to try it here. Ooh. For some reason, this is in the sale, but it's 0% off. With 0 hours. It's an interesting why that popped up on there. Ooh, a Massey Ferguson, but it's not a 8S. I think they're called 8S's. That'd be nice, or even a 9S would be probably out of our price range. It's a little low on the HP. We don't want that. Nice John Deere. Definitely outperform our Gleaner, but that's pretty high price. This is about what our Gleaner is. I'm not sure horsepower wise. Let's go to our Gleaner. Gleaner is 270 horsepower, 7,250 liters. It's worth a value of $30,000 as it sits. If you go fix it, and it would be fix it and paint it would be worth a little bit more. Shop. Let's just say somewhere 35 to 40, depending on how much paint it needs. And this is 112. Yeah, so it's going to be a nut starter for only up to 8,000. What is it? 7,250 up to 8, so 750 liters. Yeah, not happening. Plus 58 hours. Got a lot of hours. It's only 258 horsepower. So yeah, it's a no-go too. It's a no-go as well. All right, so nothing in the used market that we're going to buy. Let's go to the contracts. Contracts. Oh my. All we have is hoeing and weeding. All we have is hoeing and weeding. Nothing active. That is not good. All right, we are going to look at that weeding contract. 205. Oh, it's the field where the tornado's going right now. So we're gonna fast forward past the tornado to the severe weather. Get out of the severe weather. Make sure that the tornado doesn't hit our property, and then come back and see if there's any more contracts. So we will see you in a few minutes.
The National Weather Service in Cleveland has issued a tornado warning for.
All right, we are back. We're not going to go any further. We are up in the drone again. That tornado is still on the ground. Possibly the world's longest tornado. That's over an hour and a half from the time that we saw it the last time. But it is going the other way. So let's see what damage it did here to this field 9. Did it do any damage to it? Where was it at? It was right in here. I don't see any damage done to the field. Let's go over to this field. It's crazy that you, okay, there you can kind of see it. Oh, this field hasn't been planted, so that's what I'm hoping for oh, that's a big field. Field 11 I didn't realize was so big. 111 acres. We'll get a little glitch there. Getting a little glitch. All right, it's 126 field size. I think this is 111 field size. No, 100 acres field size. Well, that'd be a big sowing contract. Big sowing contract. All right, we're gonna have to fast forward a little bit further ahead. Get the drone put away again. Taking a risk again. Getting near that tornado. Hopefully the rain will be stopped by then, and we will hopefully see if there's any other contracts. There's nothing out there right now. We'll see in a few minutes. Okay, welcome back. We're outside. Looks like it's cleared up. It wasn't supposed to be sunny, but cloudy. But at least it's looks a lot brighter than it did with that big, huge storm passing over. All right, let's go to the contract, see where we're at. See if anything's popped up. Oh, we have a fertilizing contract on field 4. We're gonna scoop that one up. So let's accept that contract. It is 61.5 acres, a little over 61.5 acres. We're gonna have to buy some fertilizer. It's gonna be the same thing as the liming contracts. And I don't think I showed you. I probably showed you in the last episode, but to get a recap on where we're at, 185,000 in cash. Our net worth says we're worth $424,957, so we're just shy of $425,000. We're pushing up to $500,000 of net worth. And the bank will let us take a loan of $347,182 right now. So we're quite a bit short with our cash and the loan. I think we figured this out the last time, but again, just to recap, we need, let's see, I'm going to my notes. Give me just a second here. I think we said we wanted $2.5 million. So let me write this down and I will do the math for you. Maybe I'll put it up on the screen. We're at 347,000. We'll just do 347. Let's get my old calculator out here. $347 plus, I think we're at we're at 185. So we're at 532,000. We're almost $2 million short. We got a ways to go. We need to go get this contract done. Quit talking. Let's go jump in the tractor, and I will see you over at the fertilizer, at the store to buy fertilizer. All right, I brought you back in. Contract is right here behind our house, basically the field right behind our house. And as you can see, I already have 2,188 liters of fertilizer, 56% full. So we are not even going to run up to the store. We're just going to use up what we have here and start getting fertilized here. So let's put on the track. Well, this baby spreads at 42 meters. Let's get fertilizing. And we're going to bump it up. And let's run this down to recommends 18. I think somebody said that's in kilometers, but we'll run it at 17. We'll run it at 16. Talk here for a few more minutes about what our plans and goals are for this continuing series here. Back out a little bit. Oh, we got a little weight issue on the front. Could use a little weight. Let's hit the cruise control. All right, so I didn't realize we were that far off on money. We are $2 million away. This contract is only going to give us 60 grand, 67,000. But I'm sure we're probably going to run out of fertilizer. So yeah, I think we already used what, 500 liters so far. Or we're at 56%. We're down to 48%. I mean, we are doing the headlands, which is the biggest part, and this is a pretty big field. But anyway, we're going to have to buy more fertilizer. So it's going to be a little, we'll say it's roughly going to be $60,000 contract. And we need roughly $2 million more. I don't know if contracts are going to get us there. I'm getting a little nervous about this. It's not working out quite the way I'd hoped. I'm hoping maybe in the time that we get this fertilizing contract done, maybe either another one will pop up or we can get a sowing contract. And I'm gonna hate to keep flipping to the screen, but I want to see what this field is. I believe it's white. Is it cotton? Nope. Is it rice? No. What is this? Oh, parsnips. What a weird crop to plant in such a big field in Ohio. That's the one thing I don't care for really in the game. I will have to discuss that. I don't like all of this root crop jamming down your throat when you're playing big farms in the United States. There are places where they do root crops, tomatoes, or close to where I used to live, and close to here. There are some vegetable crops, but they're not giant farms like these. It's corn, soybeans, and wheat, and maybe some other cereal crops, oats, grass production for cows, things like that. But there's just not those types of things. I wish you could turn. So my point of that is, I wish you could turn those crops off so that the NPC farmers don't put those types of crops in the ground. They just put whatever you select. Maybe there's a way to do that, but as far as I know, there's no way to do that. You can turn them off in the map and not see them, but they're going to be produced. Now, there is a way you can do that with easy dev controls, but I wish that the game would automatically allow you to do that, where it would be a function of the game where you could turn off certain crops. I don't want parsnips. I don't want carrots. I don't want beets. I don't want sugar beets. I don't want potatoes. I may have said potatoes already. I don't want rice. I don't want those kind of crops in Midwestern farming where I like to farm, where I like to play the game at. I don't. The equipment is too expensive. It's basically you have to start out with all of that equipment. Buying that equipment is almost impossible to get. It's individualized. I know the game has changed it so that some are used for multiple crops, but in general you have to buy separate equipment. I mean, I like the ideas of peas, I like the ideas of spinach, I like the ideas of green beans. those are cool ideas, and I'm sure there are farmers in the United States that do that stuff. I just don't know where they're at. And to have that equipment, that's a huge investment. It's a huge investment. In addition to having all the other equipment you need. So yeah, I wish Giants would let you change that. That's one of the things I would have on my wish list, in addition to, you know, other things, but that would definitely be one of them. All right, we got the headland done. We still got 24% of our fertilizer, a little less than 1,000 liters. Let's see what we can do on the ups and downs here. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm not sure what's going to happen, how we're going to get this done. How are we going to get this done? It's just not even letting us have a loan right now. Are we going to buy that farm? We might. I mean, that's the target farm, but I mean, the other farms are pretty expensive as well. And just buying the farm itself is really kind of silly because there's no fields attached. Well, let me make sure because it's been a little while since I looked. We got plenty of time here. So yeah, our farm that we want, yeah, has nothing attached. It's only 77,000, but we're intending on buying field 13 and field 12. I guess we could alter this a little bit based on the fact that I don't have the money. And if I get any comments or people that are in, we won't do it if somebody doesn't want that. I don't think that I should. I should just try for the 2 million, but you know, we're going to be on it's going to be contracting to death, and we're never going to own our own farm. But I'm thinking maybe we just might get one field, which we're going to have to split up and put grass in because we definitely need grass if we're going to try to get cows. We're going to have to start off very small with cows. That would put us a lot closer. So that is an option. I think I'm going to put together some numbers after this episode's done off camera. And the next episode in June, I'm going to let you know what either I decide or what I'm thinking. And we might push ourselves closer because that is going to push us a lot closer. That puts us at 500,000, and I think those fields were around 700 and some $1,000. And then we can work those fields and continue with contracts as time permits, and possibly work ourselves to death off camera and put together the other field and have the money to get cows, the cows that we want. We're going to do dairy cows. I think that's what I'm planning on doing, is dairy cows, the Holsteins and or the brown Swiss, or probably the Holsteins. I was gonna show you the Holsteins and the brown Swiss, but we're getting down to the end of this, and we're also getting down to the end of our fertilizer, so I think we're gonna hold off on that. What are we at? We're at 50% of our contract done. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to go get some more fertilizer. You know what? Let's just go ahead and do that right now. We're gonna go over. We know we're gonna need a couple bags. Let's bump this up. Let's head over to the shop. Let's get the beacons on, the flashers on. Let's get out on the road. Go fill this bad boy up with some more fertilizer. We'll just buy 2 bags. That'll put us up to 2,234 liters. It's 1,000 liters a bag. I think it's $1,920 per bag, so it's gonna be a pretty penny. That should, let's see, at 50%. I think we started at 20. I don't remember what we started at. Future me will have to remember to look at that when we're doing the video and see where we're at. Hopefully we make it to the end of the contract with 2,000 liters. It'd be a shame if we didn't. We'd have to run back up here. But if we don't get any more contracts, we're not going to have anything to do. We might have to invest in a weeder and a hoer. Those seem to be the contracts of choice. We had a bunch of liming contracts last time that went away last month, and they went away this month. They were not there, so the NPCs got somebody else, and somebody else to take care of those, or they took care of them themselves. I'm not sure which, but they are no longer available for us. So our tractor is been repaired. I think I repaired it off camera last time, or maybe when I was on camera. I don't remember, but I do know that I repaired it. And then I have that mod on that lets you see the separate damage bar selector for each piece of equipment, and that fertilizer spreader is it's about a quarter damage. I'm not sure percentage. Oh yeah, I can see right up there. Fertilizer spreader 33%. I forgot I had that up there. So it has the damage and the painting. Our tractor says 98.1% painting, so it is really damaged. But we don't care about that. We're worrying about buying the farm. So we're on episode 8 of buying the farm. It is June. Let's get us some fertilizer. 2 bags. You know what? Back with it. We're going to be safe than sorry. We're going to buy 3 bags. I mean, I don't even know why we did think otherwise. Let's just do it. We can fit 3 bags. Let's put 3 bags in there. So it's... Oh, I see why I was wrong on the price. Okay, so I don't know if you can see my cursor, but up at the top it says $38.40 is the options. So the base price of 1 bag is $1,920. And then 2 more added on is $3,840 for a total of... Oh, that's so weird why they do that. Okay. That's why I was off on when I was doing the lime the other episode. Anyway, that's 3,000 liters for $5,700. Almost $5,800. Buy. And that takes a bite out of our total. It takes a bite out of our contract. But it has to be done in order to complete the contract. So here we go. And the good news is that the fertilizer doesn't go bad in our fertilizer spreader. It just stays in there. It's covered. We're keeping it inside the barn. You know, that's another thing I need to think of too, is the selling of the house and the selling of the barn and the selling of everything that we have, the land, which that land isn't very much. Oh, we went the wrong way. Let's get out of here and go the right way. Yeah. Ooh, I am really struggling with the weight now. Feel those front wheels, they're barely touching. Even on this big dog. Let's see if I put it lower. Will that help? Let's see how close is that to the ground. Oh yeah, it's almost on the ground. Well, we're just going straight, so we'll lift it back up. Just won't make any sharp turns. We'll go slower on the roundabout. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. If you have any comments or any thoughts about shortening it up and going with just 1 field instead of the 2 fields by the farm, which has everything on it already. And you know, I think I have to look at my notes. May have to reconfigure this and come clean a little bit, because I think that the actual price of the land and the price of the fields plus the price of all the stuff that's in the that's already there, the buildings and everything, is what I have as the total. I'll have to reconfigure. It's been a little while since I set this up, so that might be, we might have to look into that as well. I think I was a little ambitious when I started this project as to what I was capable of doing. Now, it's doable if you want to grind contracts over and over and over again, which I'm fine doing. I have no problem with that. I just don't know how you all feel about the content that's being made because of that. So if you're watching this way on down the road, you're probably not going to get a whole lot of say, but anybody that's watching it now that wants to comment, I guess I'm all ears, and I will take it under advisement for sure. All right, we're back on our farm. Let's see, we're gonna cut through here and cut down the side of the field, and which is closer. Where are we? About halfway? Yeah, we're pretty well. No, we're closer to this side, so we'll go this way. Set our cruise control back. We'll do 20 because we're going to go into a time lapse as soon as we get over on here. And we're going to go to a time lapse now. And when we're finished, we'll check the contracts and see where we're at. All right, we are not giving them a nickel's more worth of our fertilizer. I know it wasn't finished, and I was a little generous with the lime because of how generous they were with the contracts, but on this one, that fertilizer is expensive. So we still have 1,741 liters left, 44% of our container. So, oh, this is not our farm over here. That's right, our farm, I guess our homestead, whatever you want to call it. Our little pole barn and house is not here. All right, let's pull into our driveway here. Let's see where we don't really need to clean it. It's still not that dirty. I'm sure it's percentage-wise dirty, but it's not that dirty. Let's shut off. Let's jump out here. Let's go in the house. It's afternoon already. Let's go get ourselves something to eat. Let's go to the computer though first, and oh, this is a nice setup. Let's see what we have for contracts. Is there anything else? Whilst we collect our contract. Completed, collect. What's that put us up to? 247,269. That does give us a little more capital for a loan. 408,142. So 408. Do another little calculation here. 408,142 plus our cash. 247,269 equals 655,411, which would put us close to buying one of those fields. So we're actually not too bad off if we stop with the whole buying the other two fields. So I'm looking at my notes here again, and I don't think, yeah, maybe I do. Yeah, I think I have all of the buildings written down and all the stuff written down. Yeah, $404,000 plus 77,000 plus 689 plus 740, and that's how I came up with that 2.5 million, I think, or what we kind of wanted to be at was 2.5 million. I don't know, let me think about this. Let's go to contracts again and see if there's anything else we can do for the day. It's those darn hoeing and weeding contracts. It is. All right. We're going to fast forward a little bit in time, so I'll be back with you in just a minute. We're going to get ourselves cleaned up here a little bit after messing with that fertilizer, use the restroom, get something to eat, and I'll be back with you in a few hours. Well, welcome back. That was quite a jump cut. I totally screwed up. I fast forwarded it to 12 o'clock, not paying attention what time it was, and I moved us to the next day, or the next month, if you will, into June. Which is fine. It's all good. There's no panic. Nothing to see here. The only thing we did was miss out on some sales. So we're going to collect ourselves. We're going to look at the sales, but I did look at the contracts, and we got a couple more fertilizing contracts. We got a couple big ones. We're going to take advantage of them. It's probably going to cost us a lot of fertilizer. I don't care. We're going to get them done in some time lapses. They're probably the big fields, but we're going to do them. So let's go ahead and accept those contracts. All right. One of them is, oh, must be the second fertilizing on field 4, which is great. We will do that one again. So we are going to accept the contract. And this one is the big one. Field 9. It's 126 acres. I don't care how much fertilizer it takes. We're going to use it all. We're going to do it. That is going to really put us in good shape to buy one field. Let's go up to our fields quick here. Because I'm going to end this. I'll come back and talk to you, but I'm going to just do both of those fields in a time lapse. So we're going to get all of our to-dos here and our goodbyes and everything pretty well taken care of here, and our focus on what we're going to do. So let's go to the farm. Let's go to the farm we want to buy. We're buying the farm, and I think we're going to go with 12. I think 12 is the field. Let's see. 12 is 50 acres. 13. Let's see. Let's do this. 12 is, and I'm going to take the liberty of using easy dove controls. And when we get these farms, they're going to have either soybeans, corn, or wheat in them. What would be in typical Ohio. Not peas, I think this is red beets. Yeah, red beets. Yeah, we're not going to have red beets. So these fields are going to have soybeans and corn in them, whatever stage of the month it would be. I'll figure that out. Okay, 13 has corn. You know what? We'll leave this as red beets. We probably won't buy this one. We'll just go buy 13, because I was thinking 13 is a 67 acre field where we can expand after we get this year's done with the corn. I'm going to have to total up, so $740,000. I'm going to total up how much the buildings are and see where we're at. We might be able to go ahead and do this, especially after we have our cash in the bank, which tells us, it's going to give us a higher amount for our loan, how much we're allowed to borrow. Yeah, because we're at 406. Yeah, I realize we just lost a little bit of money, which I think is because, let's go back to finances here. I think that's because we must have something that is a monthly cost. Yeah, property maintenance of $516 a month. Fertilizer costs $5,760. We bought $5,760 worth of fertilizer in April as well. We must have did a fertilizer contract. I don't remember doing one, but maybe we did. It's been 8 days since I recorded, so yeah, there's our contract income. Yeah, we kind of dawdled in May, but that's because we fast forwarded. All right, so there's our $2 payment for the pay the loan off. All right, so yeah, I think I'm going to work it out. So I just buy that one field that already has corn in it, which is perfect. I don't have to do the easy dove controls. change what is in the field. Again, why there would be parsnips in a field or red beets in Ohio is beyond me, especially that many acres of it. But anyway, we're gonna go back out. We're gonna get in the tractor that we left out overnight. Oh, and there is a tornado in the forecast, so yeah, we better get moving. We had better get moving. I think I'm gonna leave you at that. I'm gonna go into a time lapse. I'm gonna come in at the end. I'm gonna show you the collection, and then we're gonna end it. Oh, why is there a traffic jam here? Somebody wanted to pass, and now there's a traffic jam. Then I'm gonna use this 1740 liters over here, get it started, and then we'll do a 1-round pass. And let's get this on here. Should already be on. All right, I will see you at the end of the time lapse. As far away on a sea of these epiphanies, on the moors of us, on the back so low, where the shadows fell all by itself. I'm reaching now, oh, I'm reaching for you, where I've held my doubt, oh, I still adore you. Ghost of my sure, fall away. Wanna hold you up so high above, all that we want, but never was. I'm reaching now, oh, I'm reaching for you. I'm here without All right, welcome back in, everyone. It is just tornado season crazy up here in North Ohio. But yeah, you can see the tornado over there in field 7. I was alluding to it in the time lapse. And there it is. It is destroying field 7, I believe that is. Yeah. And they have, what do they have planted over there? Peas? Peas. That might even have been a field we planted, I think. Actually, I think that is a field we planted. Oh my. Yeah, look at it going over there. Obviously not a smart choice driving by it, but we'll call ourselves a tractor storm chaser here. Look at that tornado. Oh, that's a screenshot if I ever saw one right there. Look at that. That is fantastic. Look at that. I think that has got to be one of the coolest features they added into FS25. All right, we completed some contracts. We've seen 2 tornadoes in this episode. We had a giant mistake where we accidentally fast forwarded, slept, and there it's disappearing. It's not disappearing, it's just not rendering on my computer anymore. You can still see the debris though. Still going though. Yeah, we slept to the next month. But as it was, I don't think we were going to get any other contracts in the month of May, sowing contracts or otherwise. So I think we came to some conclusions that we're just going to try to buy the farm, but get only 1 field instead of 2 fields. I did a little math. I came up with $404,000 for all of the buildings and everything that's on the farm. We might depend. I'm going to do some figuring, but it comes to 404. We might do like a half price, say that it's not new. The land's 77,100, and then the field is 740, roughly $1,000, just over $740,000. And that comes to like $1.2 million. And that's all in. That's everything. So we'll do a little math after we collect the contracts off camera. I'll see where I'm at. What I kind of came up with in my head as an idea is I think I'm going to go ahead and let's go ahead and pull this in because I want to get this out of the rain. Let's go ahead and wash it. I know we wouldn't be washing it in a pour down rain, but we'll just go ahead and wash it while we're talking. You can actually see it. See me wash. Yeah, we're up to 100%. So there it's washing. I think, oh my, look at my tires. No, oh, that's why it wasn't. Oh, I didn't need to buy the weight. So if you saw I bought a weight, I need to go get new tires. My tires, I have that mod on there where the tires go. Oh yeah, my tire wear is 100%. Okay, that's why it was slipping and sliding around. All right. So we're going to have to purchase some new tires, part of the maintenance program of keeping up a tractor. But yeah, so let's get back to the finances. I was thinking I don't want to just go ahead and buy the farm and just be done with it. I think we're going to do what I said though and just buy the 1 field. We know how much we need, but I think I'm going to go ahead and run this with contracts for a couple more episodes, get us into the fall, probably skip through most of the summer here, and get us to a point where we're doing some harvesting contracts. And you know, that field 9 is huge. That would be a ginormous contract, but it would definitely, I'm certain, pay a lot. You know, it's going to be a lot of grinding, probably some off-camera grinding. Definitely some time lapses and some jump cuts in there for you guys. But let me get a little closer here so I can back this in. All right, so we found out a few things. We kind of know where we're heading. We're going to wait till the fall, possibly wait actually until the spring, purchase the farm, buy the farm into like year 3. I think that's a good amount, a fair amount. 3 years of grinding on this map. Let's get this in here quick and we'll get the doors closed, or we'll get the truck in here. But yeah, I'm going to leave you with that, leave you at that point right here. We kind of know where we're heading. We're in June. We're going to go through the fall into harvest season, get some harvest contracts under our belts, possibly some big ones. We may upgrade a combine. I'm not sure. We'll see what happens. We'll see what's available off camera here. Do some calculating and figuring, and but I'll definitely let you know next episode where we intend on going. So I really appreciate it. Like, comment, and subscribe as always. If you're just new to the channel, get on in here, let everybody know about it, pass the word. I'm trying to get this channel built up by showing you myself buying the farm here in Sharon Center, Ohio. With that, I'm going to leave you. Let's see you in the next one. Thank you.